welcome to The One Show with Matt Baker.
And Alex Jones. Now, we're spending this evening with old friends. Now, we're helping two Beatles fans to reunite after 40 years.
Linda! But first of all, we'll have the ultimate Beatles, if you will, to play us in.
Thank you, lads. Right, Ultimate Beatles, can we have another track, please?
Back in the USSR, don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the USSR.
Now to four musical heroes now, the Beatles, and two fans who have been reunited after 40 years.
Gloria Hunniford goes on the trail of a tape-recorded message from two young fans of the Fab Four, I wonder who they could have been, that turned up at a car boot sale in Great Yarmouth.
Christmas 1963, and the Beatles were top of the hit parade and performing a series of sold-out gigs in front of thousands of screaming fans. In the audience at the Lewisham Odeon were two teenage girls who were absolutely swept away by Beatlemania, as indeed we all were. And after the gig, they decided to send their idols a message. They recorded it on a reel-to-reel tape and left it at the next venue where the Beatles would be playing.
Hi boys, it's two of your fans here sending you this tape. We hope you like it.
My name is Barbara Helmore. I'm 17 years old. I'm 5'4", weigh 8 stone.
My name is Linda Johnson. I'm 19 years of age. I have green eyes, long dark hair.
This dream is just to come round the back and see you, but I don't suppose that'll ever happen. But we can always live in hopes, can't we?
Now this is the actual tape box. I love it. You've got the old brown faded stamp there, but it says, "To await collection or forward please to the Beatles." We're not sure whether the Beatles ever even saw the tape or not. But what we do know is that almost half a century later, it ended up in the rock and roll centre of Great Yarmouth. And that's when it was discovered in a car boot sale by local historian David McDermott.
That was just incredible. It was like going back 50 years and sitting inside a bubble and actually being there when these two girls were making the tape.
What was the feeling you were getting from this tape?
Just magic. Well, the hairs on the back of my neck went up, and the first thing that passed my mind was, are these two girls still with us?
David had absolutely no idea how to find out, so he turned to The One Show for help. And so we set out to try and find Barbara and Linda, but of course, the only thing we had to go on were their names, which naturally might have changed over the years, and indeed the area they lived in as teenagers. After weeks of trawling through records, our researchers eventually found Barbara, now living in Harwich. She's still a massive Beatles fan, so we brought her here to the Beatles Story Exhibition in Liverpool. Barbara, it's Story Exhibition on The One Show.
Oh, Miss Hunniford.
So do you remember making this magical tape?
Yes, I do. It was in my bedroom in South London, a place called Eltham.
What was your motive?
Well, it would have been nice if they'd listened to it and sort of thought, these are girls we've got to meet, you know.
Barbara and Linda lost contact with each other over 40 years ago, and Barbara would love to see her friend again.
I've looked online, I've looked on Friends Reunited and Facebook, but I honestly can't find her.
Well, The One Show has found her, now living just 40 miles from Barbara in Leigh-on-Sea. Well, I'd like to introduce you to another Beatles fan,
yes.
A really good Beatles fan.
Yes.
Here she is. She's called Linda.
And
the girls are being reunited too with their tape, which David has transferred to CD so that they can once more listen to it. So 50 years, girls, since you've heard this tape, so here we go.
I think it's a grin that does things to me, George. Oh, it's terrific. It says tea. Dracula stuff. Well, that's my reason for liking you, George. I know why Barbara likes Paul. It's those fantastic hairy legs.
Happily reunited, Barbara and Linda go on a tour of the exhibition. The Beatles story are now going to put their tape online, and we have one more surprise for them. We finally did get the tape to Paul.
No!
He goes, "Hi, Linda and Barbara. Thanks very much for your lovely tape. It finally got through. Better late than never. Great to hear that you found each other, which is marvellous, after all these years. Keep enjoying the music. Love, Paul."
Oh, that is fantastic. I can't believe
Got it in it. No, I can't.
No, that is incredible.
And the girls are in. Thank you both very much. What a heartwarming
So
story.
nice. And the husbands are also here, but they're hiding right behind somewhere over there. They're too embarrassed to be on camera. But anyway, lovely that the four of them are back together. Great.
Excellent.
Have a lovely
Have
evening.
a great night.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.